Democrat Zoomer activist and DNC-sponsored TikTok star Harry Sisson has suddenly found himself in a hairy situation. And it all started where these things usually do. A mega influencer meltdown on X. This revealed that little Harry had been running a Snapchat roster involving at least 10 hoes in different area codes. Now, the allegation was that he manipulated them all into sending him nudes. Right. Now, the real source of contention seems to lie in the fact that little Harry gave each one of these girls the impression that they were the only one.
Embarrassed to admit this, but I created a private story on Snapchat for just him and named it For Your Eyes Only, and he loved it. Within the first 2 to 3 months, he had told me on 2 separate occasions that I was wife material and that he was quote-unquote sold on my wifey application.
Which inevitably led to a levee breaking comprised of more pissed off young bitches than at a pussy hat rally in 2017. Popular young liberal Chad gets tons of nudes from girls on Snapchat, news at 11. As Howling Mutant said, this is arguably the coolest thing he's done. So why all the controversy? You see, it's not so much about being a player, nearly as much as it is about being a smug little shit with arguably one of the most punchable faces in modern times. Professor and evolutionary behavioral scientist Gad Saad has long time diagnosed this phenomenon as sneaky syndrome. It's a behavioral pattern among male feminists who virtue signal with the sole underlying intention of, well, trying to get laid by liberal women. In fact, upon further research, we had found that Professor Saad had called out the prepubescent Charlie Sheen for this very thing in the summer of 2024. But perhaps the most surprising factor in this entire debacle of unintentional Zoomer humor is the revelation that Harry is heterosexual. Truly shocking. Oh, and just some final advice for you, Harry. You can still have your roster of bitches. And guess what? They'll still send you nudes. And they'll happily do it without future regrets or putting you on blast. Just stop pretending that you're a male feminist and stop telling these girls that they're all the only ones. Harry, you have 2 million followers on TikTok. That's like catnip level aphrodisiac for brainwashed Zoomer women. You know, your target demographic. Once again, this has been Mr. Steven Steele reporting for Retarded News. For more Retarded News, follow Retarded News.